Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I do have another haul. It's probably going to be a bit of a bitty haul here and there, but I wanted to get it recorded. So first of all, I've been wanting a little flower punch. So I've been loving my punches at the moment for making embellishments. So I do have a little flower punch, but it's very pointy and it sounds like an unnecessary purchase, doesn't it? But I wanted one with more round, and I'm looking at Hobbycraft, couldn't see any, and then I noticed that the ones in Aldi, it's very much like that. So I did have to pay, I think, £4 for these. They weren't reduced, and probably I'll go in next week and they'll be reduced. But I had in my heart and my mind that I wanted a flower exactly of that shape, and you can see how the little things look, just to make little tiny flowers. So as I had it in my heart that that was what I wanted when I was in Aldi, that is what I got. So yeah, so you also get really cute little balloons, and I can attach a little thread to that so they can hang. That's the little flowers in sparkly, and little butterflies, and I do already have a little butterfly, but this is probably a nicer, it's an easier to punch kind of punch. Doesn't look that good, does it, the way I've just folded it? But I'll stick something down the middle. That will make it look better. I've taken off the plastic backing because that just annoys me, but obviously that's designed to collect them. But they punch nicely, and they're a cute blue colour, and I'm always happy with Aldi craft products in general. So that was all I got from Aldi. Then I did a little Amazon. I've got Amazon Prime, so I did a little Amazon haul because I wanted some more of these words. Well, the one I've got at the moment, I've hardly got anything left. I've only got bitty bits from, is the Tim Holtz Small Talk. I do really like that one. But then I saw this one, which is the Chit Chat, and it's just single words. And I thought that would actually be better for what I'm doing. And I'll show you the kind of things that I'm using them for. So this wasn't particularly cheap. It was about £5.30 or something on Amazon, with, you know, when you don't pay for postage. But when I went into Hobbycraft, it was more. So I thought, you know, as I'm trying to just buy things that I know I want to use, I will get it. So I've been making these little embellishments, and that's what I've been using the words for. I just love them on the embellishments, so I wanted more words. So this one has something on it. That's a little house punch that I own. So when I'm talking about loving my punches, and that's like a circle punch. My circle punch that I'm using, so I'm really getting some use. There's a little bow punch, and that's a tag punch. So just because you can make loads in one go. And that's a snowflake punch that I've been using. That's my little die. I just love that little, it's a Cottage Cuts die. And that's a couple more of my bows, but you get the idea where I'm going with those. So that was from Amazon. From eBay, I picked up this die, which is just for, I said, I mean, I've already got a nephew, and I've got another little nephew coming, so for making little boys' cards and things. It's a really cute little train set, and let's have a look. So you can either cut it out and have, oh hello, you got caught on there, the little carriages chugging along behind it. That's quite cute, isn't it? In a sort of Thomas the Tank Engine sort of way. And you could even, if you had little tiny stamps, have little people behind, and look at the embossing effect you get on there. Or you could have a little train that's more of one that transports, I don't know, rubble, all sorts of things. So I'm just thinking how that sort of needs to be slightly further apart, doesn't it, that line? But you could, with this one, I was also thinking, I mean, that's cute for pretending it's got coal in there, but you could also put some little critters in there, so they were chewing along with little critters. Anyway, there we go. My nephew at the moment is on a bit of a Garfield, so like a random thing. You know, Garfield books from like the 1980s and 90s that he's obsessed with. So I've been buying these Garfield books on eBay for him. And then I've been trying to bid to get Garfield soft toys for him. And I did not know that old Garfield soft toys that are like 20 years old were a popular collectible thing. But they seem to be, because all these people were bidding against me. But I finally managed to get him a Garfield and an Odie. I might look and get some more, but yeah, that's that's what's been going on eBay. Also in Hobbycraft, I picked up, because I've been having issues with my glue gun getting covered in glue, I was like, right, I'm actually going to get a stand for it. £2 in Hobbycraft, and do you know what? it's good actually, it works. What I've been doing though, because of my messiness, and this doesn't apply to most people, just me because I'm really messy, is I have got some baking paper and I'm going to cover it over just so that when it leaks onto here I can just throw that away, because I know it's going to get incredibly messy very quickly because I'm not a clean and tidy person. So I've got that in Hobbycraft. I also got some gorgeous little flowers. Where did I put my gorgeous little flowers? Here they are. But I've opened them up and used quite a few of them. So these were £2.50, but this is what kind of got me into buying the punch, because I was like, oh, I really like these tiny flowers, and they're a bit more rounded. Obviously this one's a bit bigger. I might have to get something that's even tinier, because look how adorable these little flowers are. That was £2.50 for 60, but on eBay I think it was about £5 for 100, so it worked out better value. You can see how cute they look on the little, they're so pretty, aren't they? So I really like those, but once you start buying flowers it quickly adds up. I know I've just spent £4 in a punch, I don't know, there was some kind of logic behind it. I also picked up some paintbrushes. It was a pack of 4 for £4, so essentially they're just like £1 each, because I wanted a nice fine one, and I believe that's the number 1, yeah, for doing a little bit of watercolour. And these bigger ones I use all the time as well. So I'm going to try and keep those ones separate from my other ones that I'm destroying, so that they survive a happy life. I've got a few other bits, hold on. Okay, so another eBay purchase was this ticket die. And the white bit is that quick release foam, so it doesn't get stuck in there. I'm not always a big fan of quick release foam, but at the moment this die seems to be working well, and it's nice and thin, so it goes through my Gemini, no issues. So you might be thinking, you have lots of ticket stuff, and yes, I do. I've got a ticket obsession, but I did want that because I wanted it to go with the stamps. It's like a never-ending cycle, isn't it? So this is how a lot of them cut out. They've got the perforations, a whole variety of different tickety shapes, but I got out this one that I got a little while ago, the Tonic stamp memory book stamp set, and as you can see, I like how they fit in. So a whole variety, and this one with the perfect size to go with my That's the Ticket, saving me purchasing the That's the Ticket. Although it was a punch, it would be quite useful to have the punch, but it's worked out more cost effective to buy the ticket die and have it for a variety of different stamps. So you also get some of these like little ones that can go, and I just did these. The stamping was really quick, that's why it's a bit hit and miss. Normally I would get my stamping tool out and do it really nicely, but you know how it is. So I quickly popped into the range. This was like a super run-in, mainly because I wanted some cello bags for doing my embellishments, and I did order some from Hobbycraft, but then refunded it to me on my online haul that's not arrived yet, and told me they'd run out. So no problem, £2.50 for 50 A6 bags. Just picked up these because I've got lots of dies. I'm going to show you in my next haul all the dies I picked up from Julie McNeil's D-stash. I won't do it in this one because it'd be too long, so I thought I'd better get some more magnets, and just some black feathers, £1. Not very exciting, but they are, so I can have some little black swans. So see, they've got the little feathers on. That one's got a bit curly there. The feathers in that pack are quite downy, as you can see. I quite like the downiness of them, but if you don't like the downiness, they might not be the feathers for you. But as you can see, just need to add some little eyes on there to my little swans. So cute for black swan projects. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it short. It's not that short, is it? And leave it there. And hope you've all had a lovely day. My day's been quite hectic. I'm currently got the whole school, my very small school, in together. So I've got children who are very small, and I'm trying to remember how to read, to get them to read to me using all the phonic sounds, up to my older children that I normally teach trying to get them to remember how to do their multiplying and dividing of fractions. So it's kind of walking from one end to the other in terms of teaching, but it's all good fun. They're a lovely bunch. I shall see you very soon. Bye.